Hello, all, and welcome to another fantastic episode of Sega Sonic Radio. I am your host, as always, GX, aka Chris, aka The Spin Dash, aka, whatever you want to call me. I just say, hey you, hey music guy, play my song that I want, and then I'll respond with, but no, you actually have to do it on Twitter or on the Discord whenever we send out for requests. You can't just request in chat here. Hey, anyway, this is SEGASonic Radio, Sonic Stadium's premiere, weekly Twitch / YouTube streaming, like, audio, music, radio show where we play, that thing that I'm describing here. You came here for music, and I've got some music for you. Hey, there's probably gonna be a little bit less of me this week and a little bit more of the music itself as I prepare for this episode's namesake. Yes, that's right. Upcoming next week, still technically next week, is the big solar eclipse that the scientific community, or just, anyone who's interested in the grandeur of the universe and the way that it does things at infrequent rates, is excited for. And I am among them. I will be taking a day trip to go catch it. So our theme this week is Blackout. How do you want to interpret Blackout? There's lots of different ways. We're going to start with a trio of songs that, I feel kind of help point in that general direction. A good variety of tones tonight, so don't let this first trio throw you off. We got some interesting ones coming up tonight. I'll see you on the other side. That was Lethal Highway from Shadow the Hedgehog, Asteroid Coaster Act 2 from Sonic Colors Ultimate, and wrapping it up with Flame Core, The Cavern from Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Yeah, we'll call it, like I said, totally eclectic tonight, but all dealing with, some vague theme-ish of the darkness or, space or I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes the themes come together in very clear level designy ways. Other times, just like, yeah, it's just a seed for an idea for different ways that you could define something. And I think that's kind of what we run into tonight. Speaking of things that we're going to run into tonight, we've got a request coming in from Alex over on the Discord in our next trio of songs. Let's take a listen. I'll see you guys on the other side. Hey, that was Midnight Owl from Sonic Lost World, requested by Alex over on the Sonic Stadium Discord. As always, like, hey, send your requests over on the Discord. We got a whole dedicated, forum channel just for, hey, here is an early look at what the theme is going to be for the next week's show. Go send us your requests early. If you want a sneak peek of what that theme's going to be, head to the Discord. Except for this week. This week, I don't know if it's either going to be a very, very early preview or a bit of a late week thing. We'll see how I can do it. A lot of plans are going to interfere with what I can accomplish early in the week, but we'll see how things work out. Followed up with the Dreamy Stage from Sonic Adventure and Extraterrestrial Wawas from Pizza Tower. A nice like little jazzy block there that I assembled together. And with that, I think that brings us up to our first quiz of the day. Put on your scrap caps. Thinking scrap. I was gonna go with thinking something. Put on your thinking brain. Put on your thinking brain. It's time for scrap brain. Oh, your quiz question for the first segment of the show. In Sonic Forces cover art, which Wispin does the Avatar wield? I certainly can't stop you from Googling it, but it takes away the fun of it. As always, hey, if you don't want to participate, just minimize chat, close it, or whatever you want to do. Or I should say, if you don't want to be spoiled. Otherwise, feel free to guess, and we'll have the answer after this fantastic Sonic Forces track. we almost got a correct guess over in chat this time. We almost got a correct guess. We got some pretty good pretty good guesses. Frenzy was one of the guesses in, and you were so close. It's actually really ironic which which Wispin they chose for the cover. It was the Void Wispin. Void Wispin you would best know for, like, hey, it just shoots off a black hole. It sucks up rings. It sucks up enemies. Like, it even sucks up some of the stage hazards in the stage where you're running away from the giant space laser that's constantly chasing you. There's the there's the little electrical pulses on the ground. The Void Wispin can actually suck those up as well, making it much more safe to travel. But the ironic half of it is, despite it being on the cover, you don't actually get the Void Wispin until you beat the game. So, I believe you start with the fire one first. It's kind of funny that, that they decided to go with the Void on the cover, despite it, like, you know, not being available to you until the end. I actually, if you take a look at some of the recorded footage that I used to sort of build my dynamic music videos in the background, anytime that I am playing as the avatar, I recreated this specific avatar from the box art itself, including the Void Wispin using it. It's really good for stage progression. Can't do a thing against bosses. Just absolutely completely useless against bosses, and it is not especially fun trying to defeat Infinite in the like the second Infinite boss fight without a functional Wispin. Speaking of fighting Infinite, I don't know where I'm going with this. We got another trio coming up, including a request coming in from Reprogram on Twitter. Hope you enjoy, and we'll catch you on the other side. Hey, I forgot I didn't have another song queued up there. I was real into that. Hey, that was Wrapped in Black from Sonic Rush, as requested by Reprogram over on Twitter. Always appreciate those requests. Always send them in over on Twitter, or more importantly, over on the Discord. We've also got Alien Power from Streets of Rage 2. Really psychedelic theme there. Really like it. And then the full Werehog battle theme from Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, you can complain that it goes on for a lot. You hear it very often, and it's unfortunately that there's only like one battle theme in the whole game. But at the same time, like whenever you just get to sit down and listen to it from start to finish, oh, it's real good. It is so good. It's just catching that drum solo just going nuts right in the middle there. It's amazing. We've got another request coming up in the next trio. This one's coming in from Staffer Knuckles 87 from a I don't typically take, we'll say, requests that aren't Sonic music, just because my actual Sega stuff is, hit and miss until I can build up an even bigger library than I currently have. But I kind of made one of the few exceptions because he is on staff. So we got a non-Sonic but Sega request coming up in this trio. So let's catch it. A more serene trio. We had some bombast. We had some weirdness. Now we're going to some sereneness. See you on the other side. Hey, like those serene vibes we've got going on here. That was Deep Woods from Sonic and the Black Knight, followed up by Into the Darkness from A Stall over on the Sega Saturn, as requested by Knuckles87 over on staff. And wrapping things up with Ornos Island from Sonic Frontiers. You know what? I think we're hitting the hour mark, and that means it's a good time to run with another quiz. You guys ready for another? We've got, if I can bring it up properly, we've got our audio cue for this week. I'm going to give you a song. It is going to be a song that has, something to do with Sega. I'll let you know what. And you have to tell me what game it comes from. Our audio cue this week comes from a game that Sega had previously published. They don't currently publish it, but they have previously published a version of this game back in the day. You are welcome to guess in chat. You are welcome to, close chat if you want to stay pure. But let's go see. So did you get it? Because we did get a correct answer here in chat. Did you happen to guess the 2001 classic Rez for the Dreamcast? Yeah, this is Rez. As Knuckles brought up in chat, it's hard to say if Rez is still owned in any way by Sega. I am inclined to say probably not. However, if you ever wanted to experience Rez, a version of it is available on Steam. The sort of either enhanced remake, port, remaster, whatever you want to call it. It may even be a sequel, I don't know. But Rez Infinite is available over on Steam, and even though Sega previously published versions of Rez, this version is published by Enhance Experience, which you might best know for Tetris Effect Connected and Lumines Remastered. So they got a thing going on. They know what they do, and they do it quite well. So yeah, very cool. So with that, we've kind of burned through all our requests. So everything here for the rest of the night, it still is considered under the Sonic Team IP. It's hard for me to say. It could have been like the original, I believe, if I recall correct, was developed by Treasure, pretty famously. I'd have to double check. I thought it was Treasure, but my brain could be lying to me. Oh wait, I know how to figure this out. I have metadata on it. I'm sorry, developed by United Game Artists. So yeah, GX doesn't know what he's talking about. However, what he does know is that we've got 3 more songs coming at you. So let's go ahead and check them out, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, that was Toxic Cave, specifically the Sonic the Hedgehog Boom version from from the album Sonic the Hedgehog Boom. That version, that's the one I'm referring to. Followed up with Onward Through the Dark from the 3DS. I'll call it classic. Maybe not well recognized, but absolutely classic. Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure. And wrapping that segment up with White Park Zone Act 3 from Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. I like Episode 2's music. And there's a little bit of Episode 2 music love in chat as well. It sort of it has a little bit more energy than I think a little bit more energy and slightly more identity than the first one. The first one, I think, it has some solid tracks, but I don't think it hits as well. I think it just feels slower. I think it feels a little bit more aimless in its melodies. And I think Episode 2 improves on at least having a few more identifiable themes. It still has the weird choice of instrumentation. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There was a big discussion over on the Discord this week regarding the Metal Sonic theme in Sonic 4 Episode 2, and I will contest my feelings on the matter is that instrumentation works very well for a song about Metal Sonic. Just those hard sawtooth waves are real good for that. What's also going to be real good for us is the next trio of songs. Kicking it off with, I don't know, some spooky times? Some spooky times, I guess. Enjoy some spooky times. See you on the other side. that was our final three-song block of the night. We had When Clouds Drown from Vampire Survivors. Very, very melancholy. Followed up with Shadow Canyons 2 from Sonic Boom Shattered Crystals. And wrapping it up with Chaos Angel Act 1 from Sonic Advance 3. As chat was noticing, like, it's really good for, like, the GBA song. Like, I don't dislike the GBA tracks except for Sonic Battle. I do not much care for Sonic Battle. But beyond that, like, they're not, a lot of them aren't super memorable, and it's not necessarily because of the songs themselves, but at least in part because the GBA was never particularly strong. You know, its sound, its instrumentation, its sound chip, and everything wasn't the greatest. Wasn't the greatest compared to, you know, other consoles and other audio renderers at the time. But that seemed to, like, play well into, that song specifically played well into what it could do. It's all over the place, leaning into really harsh and fast notes. Just all over the place. But rather than being all over the place, we're going to be right here with our last quiz of the night. And this one's coming in for Shadow the Hedgehog. Put on your thinking scrap. I'm gonna remember this phrase, and I'm going to make it a thing, and you're all gonna have to suffer through it alongside me. But we're all gonna have to deal with it as I learn how to actually come up with a phrase for this. So hey, how much do you know about the game Shadow the Hedgehog? Because in Shadow the Hedgehog, Central City is the only level that does not have what important stage feature? Practically every other stage in the game has it, but Central City is missing one specific thing. If you got the answer, you are welcome to share it in chat. If you want to hide chat and stay pure until the end, by all means. But you have the song's length to try to figure it out. That was Central City, and we did get a correct answer here in chat. In Shadow the Hedgehog, Central City is the only stage that does not have a goal ring. Every other game does actually have a goal ring. sometimes, like, it's a gold ring that holds a Chaos Emerald to sort of, like, indicate, like, hey, you've completed the mission to get the Chaos Emerald, or sometimes it's a mission to get something else, or sometimes it's just a mission to get to the end of the stage. But in Central City, you specifically have a set time limit to complete one of the two required missions, either light mission or hero mission or dark mission. Hero mission is dispose of the small bombs. Dark mission is set off the giant bomb. It's the biggest pain in the butt level. It is a massive pain in the butt level, and as was discussed in chat, yeah, it's a crappy maze one, and it does not have a real sense of progression. You have to just sort of know where a lot of the stuff is or have a good sense of it. Otherwise, you're just going to keep going around in circles. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. But rather than us going around in circles, I think it's about time for us to wrap up for the night as we all prepare for our weekend. We got one more song for you before we head out, but until then, hey, everything we do is part of sonicstadium.org. You can go check it out at the website that I just said with my mouth on the internet. We are one of the internet's oldest Sonic fan communities. I think we're approaching 25 years like next year, isn't it? Like it started in 2000s, something like that. Oh boy, that's forever in internet years. We got news, we've got opinions, we've got merch coverage. We've got a cool Discord. We've got a cool, thriving message board scene. Yeah, we still got message boards. If you are sick of Reddit and Twitter, hey, message boards still exist. And of course, hey, if you want to send in requests to Sega Sonic Radio, you can do so the Friday of the show over on Twitter, or all week over on our Discord. You can get to our Discord at sonicstadium.org. I am sure there is a way to get there. I am looking up the website to make sure to tell you the accurate thing on how to get there. You go to the More section, and our website has a lot of stuff. Oh no, there's 3 dots, and there's social media, and then you select Discord, and I'm there all the darn time. If you want to yell at me for my opinions, that's the place to do so. And beyond that, we're gonna wrap it up with one more song for tonight. For those watching live, I'm sorry, there's no after party tonight. I have so many things to prepare for tomorrow, and won't be able to, do a little bit extra. And for those listening on YouTube, eventually, hey, if you hang out with us on Twitch, there's an after party, an extra half-ish hour of show at the end, where we just listen to some of the songs that didn't get picked for the show. No requests, just songs that I pulled that kind of requests took the place of, and as I arrange things. But we're gonna wrap it up tonight with some Sonic Generations, a nice, we'll say, Dark City stage, with the classic Sonic version, run through the Speed Highway, the Cash Cast mix. So with that, I'll see you guys next week. We are up, over, and gone. Peace.